kills through Sash, and that's the important functionality of it. So Tailwind activates, Rock Blast connects. This should be an Oko. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's a guaranteed What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Brawling John, and I am back with another installment of How to Play. And on this episode, we are focusing in on HERACROSS, who has been absolutely amazing for me in testing. So I'm really excited for you guys to see these games. We basically decided to build a team around HERACROSS that answers a lot of the meta threats. And the meta threats that I felt were most important to answer were Flutter Mane, Iron Bundle, and Psy Spam. And HERACROSS beats all three. Let me explain to you how. So first, let's take a look at HERACROSS, who is running Pin Missile, Arm Thrust, Rock Blast, and Protect. This is a really Giga Chan moveset with Loaded Dice and Terra Rock. The Terra Rock is very, very, very important for HERACROSS. Not only defensively, but offensively. It's extremely important. Now, the HERACROSS has two partners that you could lead with it. The first being Mouse Hold, the second being Talonflame. Mouse Hold is a Technician wide lens builds with Pop Bomb, Encore, Follow Me, and Baby Doll Eyes. I'll explain why. Talonflame is very standard Covert Cloak, Taunt, Brave Bird, Tailwind, and Will-O-Wisp. So here's the scheme. Depending on the matchup. We'll talk about Flutter Mane and Iron Bundle first. So for Flutter Mane and Iron Bundle, you want to lead Talonflame plus HERACROSS. Here's why. If it is a Flutter Mane, right? If the Flutter Mane is Booster Energy, that means that the Flutter Mane is not Focus Sash, which means that Talonflame can priority Brave Bird, one-hit KO the Flutter Mane. This Talonflame is rocking 252 attack EVs, so if they bring out Flutter Mane and they are not Sash, aka Booster Energy, Brave Bird, one-hit knockout. Now, what if they are Sash? If they are Sash, then our HERACROSS is EV'd in a way that under Tailwind, it will always outspeed Flutter Mane without Booster Energy. So, if they are Booster Energy, Brave Bird, priority one shot. If they are not Booster Energy, Talonflame goes Tailwind, and HERACROSS goes Terra Rock, Rock Blast, which is a guaranteed one-hit KO through Sash. That's the important thing to note, that you knock out through Sash, because it's a multi-hit move. So that's amazing. For Iron Bundle, it's very similar. You can just go Tailwind and Arm Thrust into Iron Bundle. The truth of the matter is, Iron Bundles can't one-shot HERACROSS. So unless they bring in a partner that really, really threatens the HERACROSS, more often than not, you can just attack right in front of Iron Bundle. There's really nothing to fear at all. Arm Thrust and Rock Blast are both super effective, and it does a really decent job of walling Iron Bundle. It lives a Hydro Pump, if that's your question. The Mouse Hold is here for Armor Rouge and Indeedee. This was a suggestion that was given to me by an amazing Pokemon player, John Zoo. If you want to go ahead, check them out on twitch.tv/John Zoo, JAWNZU. Amazing player. I was talking to him, theory crafting the team, about how we can beat Psy Spam with HERACROSS, and he says, why don't you lead the Mouse, and you lead HERACROSS, and here's the strategy. Mouse will simply Pop Bomb the Indeedee, and HERACROSS will Terra Rock, Rock Blast the Armor Rouge. Those are both one-hit knockouts. It's as simple as pie. They can go for Follow Me. Mouse Hold outspeeds the HERACROSS, so Follow Me doesn't matter. They can Terra the Armor Rouge. We're hitting it with a Terra Rock, Rock Blast 5 times with Loaded Dice. It doesn't matter. So we actually have a really decent lead into Psy Spam and DD Armor Rouge. Talonflame also has Taunt for Trick Room teams. And then Great Tusk is usually the Pokemon that we bring alongside Talon. It's a tail as old as time. You Earthquake next to a flying Pokemon with Tailwind. You'll notice the Tusk has Choice Scarf. This is a bit of a best of one strategy, I'm not gonna lie. If I was bringing this team to a tournament, I would take off the Choice Scarf, I would give it Clear Amulet, and I would give it a more balanced set. But since we're best of one, Choice Scarf on Tusk is something that people don't see coming. And under Tailwind, this Tusk can outspeed even booster energied Fluttermanes and stuff, which is really good. The last two mons are Brute Bonnet and Fluttermane, which are here for specific type matchups. Brute Bonnet is really, really good endgame Pokemon. If you don't need your Terra Poison Brute Bonnet in the endgame is a headache to deal with. And it's very strong under Tailwind, like extremely strong. Fluttermane, it's a tale as old as time. Focus Sash, Gleam, Shadow Ball, Moonblast, Protect. Nothing crazy, it's just really offensive. It's meant to finish games where I don't feel like my opponent has a good Fluttermane answer. So this is the team, guys. Enjoy the team. I built it myself with my own Heracross. So guys, use the rental, enjoy the rental. Follow me over on twitch.tv/BrawlitJohn. Drop a like, a comment, a sub, and let me know what Pokemon you want me to feature next on How to Play. Yeah. Alrighty, first game of the day, and looks like we have this team has triple priority. It's a little bit slow, but it has some hard-hitting priority mons. It only has one immunity to ground, so I feel like Talonflame Tusk is like a solid enough lead. It's got 2 resistances to Mousehold, so Mousehold's not looking like amazing. How's Fluttermane looking? Fluttermane looks pretty good, honestly, although it is weak to Sucker Punch and Ice Shard as well. I kind of think this is a Tusk Talon lead. We want to bring Heracross in the back, and I think Brute Bonnet is like really good here, actually. Especially Terra Poison Brute Bonnet, I think they have nothing for it. So if I can try my best not to Terrasilize in the first couple of turns, then we should be able to be good from there, I think. Fluttermane looked really good offensively, but they have Sucker Punch on the King Gambit, they have Ice Shard on the Baxcalibur. It's a little bit too much priority for me, even though it has the type advantage. So let's see how this goes. They lead with Amoonguss and Fluttermane. So now the Fluttermane is not booster energy, which means it's probably Sash, which means I can probably just double into it, right? I'm wondering if I double into it, or do I just kind of taunt and... I think I double into it, right? I'm not entirely... I mean, they could Rage Powder, I guess. But Rage Powder wouldn't be like the end of the world. So I will just double into it, actually. I'll go for this just to make sure it gets hit. Because I think that's Sash. Wow, they really did Rage Powder. Okay, so I guess I should have Tailwinded then. It's a good turn 1 play. I mean, EQ is gonna pick up the... Ooh, wow, he's actually faster than Scarf Tusk? Is that Scarf Fluttermane? Because I'm Choice Scarfed. Interesting. Alright, so I mean, we were able to deal massive amounts of damage, which is nice. The problem is, though, is he's faster, it seems. Alright. Let's see. Alright, that's very interesting turn 1, and I'm extremely surprised they were able to outspeed. Ultimately, it doesn't matter, because they didn't target down to Tusk. They bring out this dude. Okay. I think I'm down to go ahead for Terra Poison here. I am going to Seed Bomb into you, and then I'm going to switch you out into Heracross here. This might be... Ooh... Okay. What is this? Baxcalibur? You know, I thought about crunching instead, and in hindsight, it looks like I should have gone for that. Heracross is a safe switch-in, though, now, which is pretty nice. I Terra'd early, which is pretty bad. I think I'm actually in a bad spot here. Just because I'm pretty sure that Fluttermane is Choice Scarf, because they switched it out, and all it had access to was Rock, was Power Gem, right? Wide Guard? Not sure about that one, Chief. Alright, so, I mean, the good news is Wide Guard kinda sorta gives me a free switch in here. Now I can go for something like, Seed Bomb into this slot, and Arm Thrust into the... I could go Rock Blast. I think Arm Thrust is with Stab a little bit better. Okay. They are terastallizing something. Garganackle. Ooh, they're terastallizing the Baxcalibur into ground. Wow. Okay. I guess they're gonna Terra Blast the Brute Bonnet. Garganackle goes for Protect, but it fails because of Wide Guard. Okay. I could have just Spored there, which is super interesting. Wow, he goes for Earthquake. Okay. Brute Bonnet holds on. He kills his own Garganackle. That's kind of cray-cray. I eat a Citrus Berry. That's so interesting. Arm Thrust is not going to do a lot of damage at all anymore. Huh. And I only hit 4 times. The thing is I think, Mamo can beat the dude, so I think I just double up the Flutter and see who lives here. Because that Flutter is Scarf, so it's gonna kill someone. That Flutter is Scarf. Okay. Moonblast, who are you killing? Okay. So now, Brute Bonnet kills Flutter. This dude kills Brute Bonnet, and then Great Tusk can beat it with a Headlong Rush, I think. I'm gonna have to eat an Ice Shard, but I think that's okay. Icicle Spear, yep, that'll take me out. Alright, so that was a very interesting game. We win in the end because I think we mostly won for 2 reasons. For one, the HERACROSS switch-in ended up being really safe. And for 2, they forgot about the Wide Guard Protect interaction. HERACROSS didn't really get a chance to shine this game, which is unfortunate. But we still played really well, I think. Like, in my opinion, we played pretty well here. We just go for the Headlong Rush. I'm hoping that's a knockout. It should be. It really should be. Yep, nice. Alright, so we do win our first game. That was really close. It was actually a pretty good game, all things considered. But I'm glad to show off the flexibility of this team. Even when things go wrong by the Choice Scarf Fluttermane, we were still able to kind of bring it in here with a dub. Alrighty, next game of the day. And they have a pretty interesting team. So they have Sand Control with the Goldengo, which is very strong. They have Arcanine, which is very strong here. The Noivern to threaten Tailwind is also pretty good. I think I'm solid to go with the Talonflame Tusk lead. Arcanine is for sure scary here with its access to Intimidate. That could definitely be a struggle for me. But I still want to go ahead and take that risk. Because they just have so many weaknesses here. Now, they do have Fluttermane, which makes me want to consider Heracross plus Talonflame as a lead instead. How does Heracross plus Talonflame look? It looks really bad into Goldengo, but really good into everything else, right? Because if that's Sash, I can just Tailwind and Oko the Flutter. And what are the chances they lead Goldengo here, right? Not amazing, I don't think. And I could bring Tusk in the back and Bonnet in the back. Yeah, I think this is a chance for me to snipe the Fluttermane. Because this team has a really, really fun interaction with Fluttermane. Where you can lead Talonflame plus Heracross and you're like guaranteed an out pretty much. So it's really interesting. Hopefully they lead the Fluttermane and we get to see how it works for us. Let's see. So they go Fluttermane plus Tyranitar. It's really good for me. Alright, so Sandstream activates. They are not booster energy, which means under Tailwind, Heracross is faster than Flutter Mane guaranteed. So what we want to do here is we want to go for the Tailwind, and then with Heracross we want to Terra Rock and Rock Blast into the Flutter Mane for a guaranteed knockout. Now, my opponent is most likely not going to see this one coming. They're probably going to Terrasilize their T-Tar, I would imagine, because they're probably going to see a fire move on its way. So if we can get this off, I'm really happy about it, because this kills through Sash, and that's the important functionality of it. So Tailwind activates, Rock Blast connects. This should be an Oko. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's a guaranteed Oko. And once again, that Oko's through Sash, which is what's so amazing about it. And now my Terra Rock Heracross, he actually gets buffed by the Sand, and I'm buffed by Moxie. So Tyranitar goes for Taunt into the Talonflame, but it's probably too little too late for that. Just because I went for the Tailwind, you know? So now the question becomes, does the T-Tar Terrasilize to dodge the Heracross? That's the question here. And what am I willing to bet on that? Noibat. So Noibat can set up Tailwinds, but I am faster than it still. So I think I'm okay to just Brave Bird into the T-Tar. Actually, I could switch. Is Great Tusk a safe switch in here? I think it is. I think we bring in Tusk. And I think you should go for Rock Blast into the Noivern, I think. Yeah, that feels really safe, actually. Because Talonflame wasn't doing anything that turn, I don't think. I could lose by Tusk, maybe, but I don't think so. I feel like this switch-in was super safe. Alright, so, oh my god, Heracross, hello? Holy Heracross, buddy. Alright, so Heracross has picked up 2 KOs and has double Moxie with Tailwind and a special defense boost. This Heracross is a beast. There goes Rock Slide. Yeah, Rock Slide does nothing to my Mons, which is fun. Alright, who's their last Mon here? Last Mon is Meowscarada, which, once again, Heracross just outspeeded Okos, even with Sash. So here, I think I am down to Close Combat into Tyranitar, and I am down to Pin Missile into Meowscarada here. This should be a GG. They can Terrasilize one person here, but only one. It's the Meowscarada. Into what? Into Terra Grass? Pin Missile is still going to knock out here. This is a great game for Heracross. I'm so happy I led it. Alright, big close combat into T-Tar. That's, the Sash was on T-Tar the entire time. Wow, I've been playing around Sash and it was on the T-Tar. That's so interesting. Ooh, is that Scarf? Oh, wait a minute. We might be in trouble. That Meowscarada is Scarfed. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. We can still win. I'm not worried. I still have Tailwind up, so I can Brave Bird the Meowscarada. I'll be faster even if it, and then I can just kill the T-Tar here. Okay, we still win. Although that was a big surprise. Scarf on Meowscarada here. Let me double make sure this is my last turn of Tailwind. It is. So we can go for a close combat into the T-Tar and Brave Bird into the Meowscarada for the knockout. Alright, this covers for everything. It even covers for Protect, because I don't think they can protect the T-Tar. So we should be fine here. And I still have Brute Bonnet in the back. But that was very interesting and unexpected. I was kind of hoping you guys would get a chance to see Heracross pick up all 4 knockouts, which was possible, but alright, big Brave Bird into the Meowscarada. That's gonna one-shot it. I knew it would. My Talonflame has a lot of attack EVs, which is really nice. Alrighty, and that is a GG. I think they were trying to snipe the Great Tusk here, but there's no way you were gonna outspeed Talonflame. Just no way. Alright, Tailwind peters out. Not that it necessarily matters. Close combat, Brave Bird. GG. Alright, nice. Well played. I'm really happy you guys got to see Terra Rock Heracross go crazy there. That was a really good Heracross game. Super happy for you to see it. Alrighty, next game of the day, and it's an interesting one. They have some speed control here. They have Tailwind, they have Screens. They have Priority Bullet Punch with Scizor. They, however, do not have any flying types. So Tusk seems pretty good here. In all honesty, Heracross seems pretty good too. I'm almost wondering if I should just lead Heracross. The problem is he's not that great into Scizor. I actually don't have much into Scizor at all, if I'm being truly honest. Mousehold looks pretty good here too. It could knock out a lot of these Pokemon. They do threaten me with a little bit of fake out pressure for sure, so I think I want to lead you. The question is to Heracross or to not Heracross? If that Iron Bundles booster energy, I'll never outspeed it anyway. But, like, do I even really need to? I'm really torn between Tusk and Heracross here. I think we could go, Tusk. I think we could go Heracross with Tusk in the back and Flutter in the back, I think. I'm not, sorry, not Flutter, Brute Bonnet. This is gonna be a little bit weird. I honestly had no idea what to bring here. So this is definitely a tough matchup. Because it feels like their team is just like a pish-posh of just like different pretty good Pokemon with no clearly defined strategy. They have Tailwind, they have Screens, but they don't really lean into Tailwind or Screens, as you can see here. So they got Fake Out pressure here. They have Fake Out pressure, but I don't think they can one-shot the Heracross anyway. So I think I'm down to simply go for Tailwind here. And then to, gosh, what I wanna, I guess I can Arm Thrust him. Don't want to commit my Terra too early. I could get faked out here on the Heracross 100%, but it's like, you know. Then what are you going to do? Hydro Pump the Heracross? So they fake out the Talonflame, that's totally fine. They go for Icy Wind, that's totally fine. Tailwind still goes up here, and I still get a nice Arm Thrust into the Iron Bundle here, which looks like it's Sash, I think. I don't know if it was Booster Energy or not, I wasn't really looking. This is going to be so close to a one-hit knockout. It's got to be 5 hits. I think this is a one-hit knockout. That's 4. Come on, one more hit, baby. One more hit, one more hit. Nice! Iron Bundle goes down. And now all of my Pokemon are +1 speed due to Icy Wind, but Tailwind. And now Heracross gets Moxie. So now Heracross is going to become a bit of a beast! Alright, so we like to see the Heracross get the Moxie buff. Is the Hariyama Flame Orb? Doesn't seem to be. What are you bringing in? You're bringing in Scizor. Bringing in Scizor. Okay. You can probably Bullet Punch somebody and it'll hurt real bad. The question is do I Brave Bird the Hariyama while I have some good damage available to me? I think I do. I just Brave Bird the Hariyama and Arm Thrust the Scizor. I think that's fine. Because we don't want the Scizor to run away with things. Oh, double Bullet Punch. Okay. Brave Bird into Hariyama. This is gonna chunk. Oh, wow, that's a one-hit KO. My lord, Talonflame. Woof. That's those attack IVs invested, let me tell you. Is Scizor going for, like, Swords Dance or something? I wonder what he's going for here. I think he does get access to Aerial Ace. If that's the case, that's pretty bad for me. But I'm going to get a lot of good chip damage with this +1 arm thrust right now. So that's what we like to see. Alright, really good, really good. One more. Oh, that was 5. Okay, I can't count. Yeah, Aerial Ace. Yeah. Alright, so, like, I know that Scizor gets access to Aerial Ace, but it's rare that they carry it. I just know that it exists. So, we have good news, bad news. It's a 2v2. The Scizor is really weakened. I have Scarf and I have Tailwind. They have Bullet Punch. My Pokemon are pretty bulky, though, all things considered. What's their last Mon here? Roaring Moon. Is that Booster Energy Speed? Attack. Okay. So I think what I have to do here... That could be Flying is the problem. I think I'm gonna go Close Combat into you. I wonder if Crunch just kills Scizor, though. Close Combat into you. And Spore... into you. That seems fine here. They're gonna Terrastalize something. The question is, I don't know what they're Terrastalizing. It's the Roaring Moon. Is this Flying? It is Flying. Okay, most Roaring Moons are Flying. So if I'm not faster under Tailwind, I'm gonna get big punished right now, but I think that I am. Bullet Punch into Great Tusk. That's to break a Sash. That's a good play. Close Combat is going to pick up the Scizor. Yep. Good play by them. I believe I'm faster here, though, under Tailwind. So Spore should put Roaring Moon to sleep here. Wonderful. Okay. Alright, so this is winnable. I Terra Poison the Brute Bonnet, and then we just wear down the Roaring Moon. That should do it for me. Alright, so we will Close Combat into the Roaring Moon for chip damage, Terra Poison, Crunch, because I don't want to die to 1 Acrobatics. And I have Citrus Berries, so there's every chance that I live 2 Acrobatics here. But this is a really good game. Honestly, we were put in this position because Heracross went crazy. The amount of chip damage that Heracross was able to do to a Scizor at neutral is amazing, honestly. Close Combat does so much damage. You love to see it. Crunch should come out here because I still have Tailwind up. Alright. And yeah, okay. And he stays asleep. Alright, well played. Let's go, dude. Tusk kind of went crazy here. Tailwind's over, but I still win with Close Combat here. Nothing really to debate. Yep. Nice. Alrighty. That was a really well-played game. Heracross did amazing, and I'm so happy that I brought Heracross. Heracross is so good into Fluttermane and Iron Bundle. You really just love to see it. GG.